So, can anybody explain to me why this young man that was standing in front of Charlie Kirk is practicing being outraged at seeing Charlie Kirk get shot or assassinated or whatever before he even arrives at the event?
I'm going to give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
I'm going to play this one more time for y'all because this has been wrecking my brain. Why was this young man practicing reacting to something that didn't happen yet? If this is what I think it is, this whole thing is what we think it is. But how and why? So I'm going to play it again. Why? Can anybody in the chat explain to me what is happening here? This man is practicing for a role. But why? I want to know why also. So y'all let me know what y'all see. And as y'all come on in, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up button, and drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. And shout out to the replay gang, to the people who are going to be watching this in replay mode. Shout out to y'all. Drop your city in the comments when y'all watch this on replay. So drop your city in the chat and hit the thumbs up button. So can anybody explain to me why this young man that was standing in front of Charlie Kirk is practicing being outraged at seeing Charlie Kirk get shot or assassinated or whatever before he even arrives at the event? So I want to show y'all proof that this is before Charlie Kirk arrives. So he's near the parking lot. So as you can see behind him, disregard the arrow, you see the SUVs, right? That is the parking lot. So in a few minutes, Charlie Kirk is going to walk into the the area from the parking lot. So it's like he's standing there practicing before he goes on stage. And I go on stages on a normal basis, and we do practice what we're going to say and what we're going to do before we go out on stage. So I don't know what's happening right here. And I do not want to go against YouTube's terms and conditions, because for those who don't know, one of my videos got taken down by YouTube because they said that I said, which I didn't, that you can't take away a person's victimhood. In other words, if it looked like somebody croaks and everybody sees somebody croak, you cannot get online on YouTube in particular and say they didn't. So I have to watch my words. But look in the parking lot. You can see Charlie Kirk is not there yet. Look at the parking lot. The guy in the back, the police officer in the guy in the black, he's waiting on the SUV to come around the corner. So that shows you that Charlie Kirk's not there yet. So can anybody explain to me why this young man that was standing in front of Charlie Kirk is practicing being outraged at seeing Charlie Kirk get shot or assassinated or whatever before he even arrives at the event?
I'm going to give you some credit.
And then this is the same guy, and now he's on stage, and this is his big opportunity to do this. Oh! To the new people who just came in, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. To the new people who just came in, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. We are breaking this case wide open.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
There it is. So can anybody explain to me why this young man that we're gonna move on, but I just have to try to figure out what is happening here. So I got another video that is gives us a good understanding on what is going on in the background. So check this out, y'all. So this is never before seen footage. It's just footage, but it's clear footage. All right. So this is not anything that you haven't seen, but it's super clear and it gives different angles. This is crazy. And shout out to all the people that have been sending me all of this clear, vivid footage. Nobody else has this clear, vivid footage of almost every angle of the situation. I got the crowd, I got everything. So everybody hit a thumbs up button. Everybody hit a thumbs up button.
That's a lot of people, Utah, I'll tell you what. I love how Mormons send missionaries around the world. I love how polite you are. I have my team is Mormon. Terrell's a Mormon. Andrew's a Mormon. Mormons are great people. So everything I say, everybody, I'm an evangelical Christian. We're going to have fun with this, but I'm not one of those guys that hates on Mormons or calls names at Mormons. Cool?
Luther. And he piggybacks off of Catholicism, where they adopt a lot of dogmas for them, such as the Trinity. For instance, one of the differentiations with the scripture.
All right, so it's about to get good. We all know what's about to happen, and we're going to show slow down footage of what we all know is about to happen. So I'm just giving y'all in-depth, clear footage of multiple angles, and I'm going to show you 4 different cameras. Not the camera that was behind him, 4 other cameras that have gone missing.
Scripture is infallible. So those are the things I'm going to challenge you on.
Okay,
Frank, somebody in the crowd just says, Frank Turek, and we'll see what Frank Turek does. So Frank Turek is the guy in the white right there, what you see right there. That's Frank Turek. And I got the names of every last one of these people. I got the names of all of the security team, and I'm going to name all of them for you in a second. And the guy right here at the bottom of the screen with the sunglasses, I got his ass too. And make sure to hit the thumbs up button. We got a whole bunch of people coming in at the same time. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button. Somebody said there's no sound. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me.
archaeological evidence for the Nephites.
No, I mean, there's a lot of archaeological evidence.
Happened?
Everybody is going.
What'd you see?
So I saw Charlie Kirk get shot in the neck. I saw blood come out of his neck, and I heard a gunshot from like the left side,
The neck.
So remember the guy that was standing up cheering? I have footage of the guy. He wasn't a bad person. All he was just saying is USA. He was giving a vote of confidence to everybody, like USA, USA, you know, like they can't stop us. Don't let this stop you. So the guy that was cheering, he wasn't cheering for Kirk's death. He was cheering for Kirk's life. All right. Okay, so there's a lot of things I want y'all to see. I want y'all to look in the background and look in the crowd all at the same time.
I saw blood come out of his neck, and I heard a gunshot from like the left side, from like the left side, from like the left side.
The neck.
So as you can see right there, like in the background, there's 2 cameras standing up. Like they left them. Somebody came back and got those 2. So here goes the guy. Him. He's not cheering for Charlie Kirk. All right, that's them. Look at the camera. That's another camera. Two other cameras right there. And that guy right there, we need to find out who that is. You see the camera? Who took those cameras? All right, so this is Charlie Kirk, and I didn't want to make that screen too big. All right, so these are the guys. Hold on, let me show y'all. I got a better video for all of those guys. Shout out to the folks in the group chat that I created. Check this out. So right here, these are all of the guys. You have Rick Cutler. As you can see, Rick Cutler is the guy in the brown that they are saying pulled the trigger on. Oh shit! Hold on. I want to show y'all this. So the guy at the top, his name is. What's happening? Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. So these are all the security guys. So the first guy is Rick Cutler. He's the guy in the brown. And everybody's saying that he had some in the sleeve of his shirt and pulled some type of weird trigger, right? That's the first guy. The next guy is Brian Harpool. All right. So the brown shirt guy is a trigger guy in the crowd, military guy. The second guy is Brian Harpool. Brian Harpool is the guy in the blue. Starting new security group, Rock House Integrity Group. And then you have Dan Flood, Brian's best friend. So Brian Harpool, the guy in a blue shirt, is best friends with Dan Flood. That's very important for you to know. Brian's best friend is a guy that pushed Charlie off of the chair. And we're going to show that in a second. Move on to the second one. All right. The next one is Justin Davis. All right, here we go. Justin Davis is the big guy that was standing in the front. Security known for the Schaefer Group. So all of these buffoons work for a company called the Schaefer Group. They're a security company that was working for Turning Point USA. But what's crazy is these guys are best friends with each other, and they screwed over the last company that they were working for. Because that's a very important part. I want y'all to think about this. If this security team will screw over their last company that they work for, you don't think they'll screw over Charlie Kirk? If all 6 guys are best friends with each other and they all work for this old security team, and they start working for you, and they screwed over the last security team, you don't think, well, not the security team, the last company that they work for, you don't think they ain't going to screw over Charlie Kirk or let Charlie Kirk pass away on their watch if somebody paid them? Shout out to Mark Lee. I want to share some new numerology stuff with you. Interesting. You know what? I'll drop the link. If anybody wants to come up, I'll drop the link. I'm dropping the link right now. So pull up if you want to share something with me, especially somebody from the Scooby-Doo mystery team. All right, so let me go back to these guys. Frank Turk is a dude that went to the ground like a bitch and has his ass up in the air in this picture right here. So Frank Turk is a guy with his ass up in the air like a bitch. He's the one twerking on the ground. All right, Frank Turk, known for hand signals and running like a bitch. All right, Pierce Beck. He is, I forgot which guy Pierce Beck was. And then at the bottom, you have Lane Schonenberger, managing partner and chief investment officer and sponsor on back of tent loans for students. Okay. And he is the other guy that was, you remember it's three guys that was smiling when they was trying to figure out what was going on with Charlie Kirk. And one of the guys was smiling. Those are literally the three stooges that was doing all this dumb shit. All right, so let's get back to this footage. And everybody share this video. And everybody, well, let me show this again for the people who just came in, because this is the main thing y'all want to see. Explain to me why. All right, so let me play this for the people who didn't see this at first. Let me put this on the big screen right here. All right, so this is the thing that everybody came here to see. So can anybody explain to me why this young man that was standing in front of Charlie Kirk is practicing being outraged at seeing Charlie Kirk get shot or assassinated or whatever before he even arrives at the event?
I'm going to give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Okay, so what does this all mean? There's two possibilities. One possibility, and I'm going to say this hopefully and not get my channel or my video taken down. So I have to be careful in what I say. There's a possibility that this whole situation was in a simulation, not in a simulation, a simulation. All right, somebody is in the back. What's going on, Chris?
Hey, how's it going? All right,
I'm good. Back. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a second to turn y'all audio off from the video. And so I'm gonna mute y'all for a second. Y'all turn the audio off from the YouTube so it won't be any feedback. So I'll get back to y'all in 1 second. All right. So I'll see y'all back there. Give me 1 second. So there's a possibility, not in a simulation, a simulation. There's a possibility that this whole thing was a simulation of something. In other words, because we found the little boy and we have a picture of the little boy, and the boy that's in my thumbnail, he is an EMS worker. And we have we have footage of this boy carrying somebody down the steps. And the person that they're carrying down the steps, this is before Charlie Kirk got assassinated. They were carrying somebody down the steps, the same picture in my thumbnail. And it was a simulation. It wasn't an actual person they were carrying down the steps. So in other words, the boy that is in my thumbnail, the reason why, this is the first theory. There's two different theories. The reason why the boy in my thumbnail, who is part of the EMT, did not help is possibly because this whole thing was a simulation. And that's the reason why there was no yellow tape. There was no nothing. That's the first theory. And this video right here, like I showed y'all earlier, it kind of verifies this thought process.
So
because why in the world would this man be practicing outrage while standing near the parking lot waiting to get in front of Charlie Kirk? Why is he doing this? Why is he practicing outrage just to get in front of him and get outraged when he passes away? So that's the first theory. The second theory is this, and I'm gonna go to the guys that I have in the background in a second. My second theory is this. The boy, it was 2 EMT workers. The reason why the 2 EMT workers did not get access to Charlie, even though that's what their job is to, help somebody that got hurt, is because the 6 people that was on Charlie's security team didn't want him to make it. Because there's 2 reasons, the only 2 reasons why the EMT workers did not get access to Charlie Kirk. Either it was a simulation, but even if it was a simulation, he practiced the simulation. So it would be up to the EMT worker to grab Charlie Kirk if it was a simulation. So that means it may not be a simulation. And theory number 2 makes more sense. Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because I don't want to sound crazy. All of this is just wrecking my mind right now. So if it was a simulation and all of this was some type of weird practice run, everybody wouldn't have jumped on Charlie Kirk and did all this weird fishy shit, grabbing stuff and being out here doing all this. What was they doing to do? If it was a simulation, they would have practiced it and everything would have went clean. And the EMT workers would have went over there and started doing, fake CPR on them if it was a simulation. So if it was a simulation, the EMT workers would be there because the EMT workers are the ones who practice the simulation. But since the EMT workers were not allowed to touch Charlie Kirk, in my opinion, it has to be the second theory, which is they did not want Charlie Kirk to make it. So they didn't want the EMT worker to get access to him because they had to do what they had to do. And that's why it was 6 to 8 guys grabbing Charlie Kirk and carrying him out because they didn't want anybody to see. So it never takes 6 guys to carry a person. But if you don't want anybody to see anything, it takes 6 guys because every angle of the guy would be blocked by the back of the person's shirt. All right, so let me talk to the guys in the background. All right, y'all can unmute.
You hear me?
How you doing? Yeah.
All right, so this is my theory. I saw a video of Charlie Kirk from the right side.
And before you start, do not say the country that starts with an I.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
We don't say that country. We call that country IHOP. Okay. If you want to say something about kids, say tadpoles. And if you want to say something about trafficking, say traffic lights. All right. And do not take away Charlie Kirk's victimization because that's going against YouTube guidelines. So if you come up here saying, hey, I don't think blank, 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 blank happened, YouTube can literally take this video down. So we have to be very careful on what we say. So go ahead.
Okay. So there was a video I saw from the right side of Charlie Kirk. And during a conversation, he looked sternly into the crowd and went like this and pinched his left side of the neck, exact same spot. And then all this went down. The guy in the front, you noticed he launched straight into a violence conversation. He started talking about violence just to start something. And that was Charlie was basically sending a signal to that shooter. And then on top of that, that guy in the front who's practicing, he was basically setting up a sentence so that for all that to go down. And then when you see Frank get down, I noticed that he picked up something, and when he got up, both hands went to his left pocket and he put something in his left pocket.
All right, hold on. Let me show you this. Hold on a second. Remove this. So I have Frank. So let's look at Frank right here. So I'm glad you brought up Frank. All right, so let's see. Because this video is going to be so clear, we're going to be able to see Frank, and then we'll go from there. So I'm glad you brought up Frank. So hold on. Frank Kirk is the bit. Oh, whoa, wait. I just seen something. Somebody just grabbed that camera. Everybody look at the camera right here. Somebody look. Did somebody grab the camera? Look at the camera. I think the camera just moved. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Everybody, I should have slowed this down. Everybody look at the camera.
The neck.
Okay, forget about all the people. Keep your eyes on the two tall cameras in the tent. All right? Everybody look at the two tall cameras in the tent. Somebody starts grabbing the cameras. Watch this. Frank just got taken out of there just now. I just seen everybody's head. So this is seconds after Frank just got taken up out of there. Look. Now look at the cameras. So you see everybody moving around back there? Watch the cameras. Remember, we could not see what those where the cameras were. Look, watch this. Here it goes. Boom, there it goes. Then they take the damn. Let's see. Forget about the dude. Look at the cameras. Ooh, get out the damn way. So those are the two cameras right there. And well, three cameras, you know, there's a camera in the middle, but the two tall cameras caught everything. I don't know who that dude is. It's Charlie Kirk. All right. We already identified this guy. The guy in the blue shirt, that's not him right there. The guy in the blue shirt, that's not him. Brian Harpool, managing director of Integrity. The guy in the black shirt, his name is something Flood, Dan Flood. Because we found all these goddamn people. All right, let it keep going. So that's Brian Harpool right there. That's another camera right there. And that's another camera right there. And that guy right there is this guy right. Where is he? Is it him? Right. Yeah. At the top. So on the top of your screen, the fat guy in the shades that you just seen, his name is Justin Davis. We got all these motherfuckers. All right. All right. So we're gonna get to Frank Turek in a second. Oh, do y'all have anything to say about what we're seeing right now? Real quick.
I don't. But I do want to point out a point of interest on this location right here.
Okay.
Right where your red arrow is to the left, if we can look at a video that's on Charlie Kirk's left-hand side, our right, from the viewing perspective, there's a kid in a white t-shirt that nobody's talking about, that at the exact moment that Charlie Kirk gets shot in the neck, his hand recoils as if he just fired a pistol. My first initial reaction was that it could possibly be a .38 revolver because the brass will stay inside of the revolver itself. It will never expel out. So you could shoot the bullet, you'll never have a casing. And it's on the left-hand side of this screen. He's just out of frame. And you see him when Charlie Kirk walks in to the event. As he's walking in, he gives the kid a hat right there at the very entrance. The first two people he interacts with is the kid that you were just talking about in the black shirt.
Hold on. I think I got that. Hold on. Someone right here.
All right, yeah. So look, that kid right there in the gray shirt, that's the shooter. He takes that gray shirt off and turns it into a white shirt. And if you see it from the other viewing perspective, that white shirt kid shoots the gun that hits Charlie Kirk. I guarantee it. Nobody's talking about it. But if we play the video.
Hold on. He does have a white shirt under the gray shirt.
Yeah, he takes the white shirt off by the time Charlie Kirk is getting shot.
Okay. So I'm just going to say this. There's no way in hell no kid is going to shoot a .38 revolver. I don't know if you've ever do
you understand that UVU hosts the CIA? These children that go here are trained by the CIA.
USU. That's USU. USU is 2 hours away.
UVU.
USU.
All right.
Hold on. I'll show you.
I also want to say something.
Hold on. Before you say it, hold on. Give me 1 second. Which college in what's the name of the city?
Utah.
Which college in Utah teaches CAI training? In Utah, the Center of Anticipatory Intelligence, USU.
Okay.
USU, Utah State University, which is 2 hours away.
But if you trust me, please, sir, trust me with your time. If you play the video from the right-hand side, on the opposite side, on the opposite viewing perspective, you will see this kid with that kid in the black shirt and the tan hat. Those two are moved over to right here at this angle. And then
are you saying he's right here?
No. So if you slide it back just a little bit.
Back it up. Okay.
Okay. See where that kid is with the red hat, with the red and black.
Stack of hats.
Hold on. So you have, those are the two right there. The two key people. Those are the people of interest that I have, right?
Okay.
They move from this position to the right just slightly, and it's going to be just a little bit more forward. A little bit more. Right here. They're going to be about right here. If we go to the opposite side at the time that Charlie Kirk gets shot, they're going to be standing right here. That kid that's wearing a gray t-shirt is going to have the hands up as if he's shooting a pistol. The hand motion is what's the oddest. And then his hands jerk up as Charlie gets hit.
I seen that. Yes, I seen that. But he doesn't have a .38 revolver in his hand, and you can't shoot a .38. I used to have a .38 revolver when I was younger. You can't shoot it accurately.
I'm not saying, I was saying that initially a .38 revolver was in my mind. That was before I found out that they have laser guided bullet systems. If you point it at a target, you can hold it there, and you can look this up. You can hold it there and it will sink in, and then you don't have to aim the shot. The shot will go to where the target was pointed.
Beam. No kid is going to be able to shoot from this side, and the bullet, like okay.
But everybody says the shot came from the left-hand side. So everybody agrees that the bullet came from this side. We just don't know where at from this side.
I don't agree that is a bullet. Okay, you probably don't watch my channel, and it's okay if you. Okay, it's okay. And
I just seen it popped up on my feed tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Then that's what's up. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this. Wait, you know what? Let me just show you what I think happened real quick.
All right.
Can I say one thing real quick?
And then we can come back. Yeah.
There was a drone. There was a drone flying around. Where's that footage?
Let drone flying around. Hold on. I got more on this. I just want to show him what my theory is real quick. And I'm going to give you a direct demonstration on how Charlie Kirk was killed with this. This right here is a CO2 cartridge. Has compressed air in it.
There was a guy that did a report on an air rifle.
Hold on.
Right here. And touch it. Is it cold?
Yes.
It's super cold, right?
Yes, it's super cold.
Because when the air comes out of this cartridge, because it's so pressurized, so it's pressurized air in this cartridge. So I just took this out because I wanted to put a new cartridge in to show you what this whole thing looks like. Because some of y'all are like, nah, he was shot with a gun. No, he wasn't. This is an air-actuated pellet gun, right? So Charlie Kirk was killed with an air-actuated pellet discharger. So this is how this whole thing works. This is the CO2 cartridge. Load it in here, and if you listen, here we go. You heard that? Mm-hmm. Now it has compressed air, and it is so compressed where it is ready to shoot out whatever it is that is in here in order to let the air out. Sorry, Charlie. On Charlie, it wasn't a gun, of course. It was something like this. You are a videographer, right?
I am.
How many times have you mic'd up a person?
Hundreds of times.
Hundreds of times. In your field of work, how many times has somebody ever said, hey, what are you putting on me?
Never.
Never. You just walk up and just put it in their shirt and they're like, oh, okay, right?
Right.
Right. So this is what the sound guy or the videographer did. They just said, all right, we're gonna put this right here, and then boom. And then in the video of Charlie Kirk, as he was talking, he would adjust this every now and then.
All 5 of them. We're taking this country back, everybody, I'll tell you what. Let's get started. God bless Utah. Yes, sir.
So is this where you said he touched something? One of y'all said something, he touched something. Is this what you were saying?
So he pinched his left side of the neck as if he's signaling, let's go. To start the whole thing. Like he looked straight into the crowd, right where that green guy was standing, who did that whole arm thing. And then the guy, he said the exact same sentence, like a setup for violence, really. Like he's saying a sentence about violence.
And you would see how thick it was. Somebody say, it was on the wrong side. Whatever side it was on, it is kind of like right here, right? And the place where the pellet came out of is right here. So it came up and hit him in the throat this way.
Okay.
So in this demonstration, and mind you, this is an air-actuated pellet discharger also. And you can see the same type of cartridge. This is a totally different pellet discharger than the gun, but you see they both have the same type of actuation. All right? And the reason why I'm not using this is because this is going this way instead of this way, but this is all I can find, and it has a trigger. Imagine this without all of this, and the pellet comes out of this instead of this way, and there's no trigger, because like I said, the person in the crowd has the actual trigger. Now here's the demonstration. So imagine the pellet discharger being under his shirt like this, and it's kind of like in this angle. So we're gonna use that and look at it like this. So that same angle in his shirt is right here, right? So I'm gonna put my glasses on.
Safety first.
Safety first. So as Charlie was talking, the pellet discharger was somewhere in his, like this. This was a good angle, right? You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was in his shirt.
Then pellet discharger actually hit him in the throat and ruptured his carotid artery. All right, so here we go. Let's see.
Good enough, right there.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It is powerful enough to put a hole in a person's throat. It's the same direction from this side to here.
Okay, so I wanted to show you that is my theory. So we all can have our own theories. So I'm not going to argue the theory. It's just a theory, okay? Because I don't know. I wasn't there. All right, go ahead.
So I watched a couple of gun channels, pellet channels. They shoot pellets. There are slugs out there. They're like almost 150 grain slugs. They're big, heavy. You take 2 CO2, shove them in that little guy, and guess what? It'll do that much damage.
Yes. Yes. So let's go
I've
back
seen
to
them
this.
shoot concrete blocks. Destroy concrete blocks.
They're very powerful. Yeah. All right. So you guys wanted to keep looking at this. So did y'all want me to fast forward, or is something else you want me to see?
Nah, I'm good.
Do you think?
I see it.
Okay. I'm camping, so if the crickets are too loud, let me know.
All right, so let's get. All of it was an act. So going back to what you were saying, ma'am, that's the guy going on the ground. So who's the guy that you're saying is missing from this?
Okay, no, you got to go back into the video because I keep wanting to tell people this and nobody's paying attention. The 3 guys that are on the ground when Charlie goes to the ground. Okay, the 3 security guys. You got this guy coming in with the brown khaki shirt. Then you got the couple other guys in the back with Charlie. There is another guy that pops his head up from the ground where Charlie is at. You can barely see the tip of his head. You really have to look closely because I saw this video on another channel.
These are all the guys. The guy to the left.
You do not have them all.
Hold on, can I finish? There's a guy in the white that's about to come into the screen. Then there's a guy in the light blue with a satchel over his shoulder that's about to come in the screen to the left. To the right, there's the camera guy, the guy in the light brown shirt, the guy that pushes them over, that's right here. And then you got the fat guy with the black shirt. And then you got a guy with a dark blue shirt with a look like a football coach shirt, the guy in a brown shirt that comes over, and the guy in a black shirt that was standing guard in the front. Those are the only guys. You're saying there's a 15th guy?
You're going to have to go back to where the guy pushes Charlie to the ground, okay? In that frame, you will see.
Ma'am, this is wait, ma'am, this is, what are you saying? Go back. This is it. I'm confused on what you're saying. I'm trying to listen to what you're saying. You say I had to go back. This is it.
Well, you're not showing the frame where you're not showing the frame where the security guys are over Charlie is what I'm saying.
I just showed you that. This is the video. I don't understand. That's the guy in the dark blue. That's the guy in the light blue with the checkered shirt. Look like a football coach.
Well, you know that football. Yeah,
that's the football coach looking guy.
The security guy right there with the football shirt on.
Yeah, it's football coach guy. Guy in the light blue, and then the other guy's on the ground. So who is you saying missing? I'm trying to find out what you're saying. What color shirt does the guy have on that you're saying that we don't see?
The guy right there that you're showing on my TV. Okay, I don't know. I have my phone in one hand and I have my computer sitting in front of me. So
Okay. So he has his black shirt on right here because everybody got sunglasses on.
The guy with the sunglasses right there in front of the heavyset guy to the right.
Gotcha. All right,
watch what he does. He goes under the table. Watch him.
Oh,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. He goes under the table, and then if you wait a couple seconds, in another frame, you'll see his head pop up over by the other 3 security guards. You have to give it a minute. Yeah. Okay, he's not the guy that gets up. There's the heavy guy. He's over there to the right. So right now, as we're watching your live, that guy is under the table, and he is on Charlie.
There he is, right there. Right. Wait. That's okay. We don't see him yet.
That's not him right there. Table.
Okay, he's still on the table. Okay.
He is still under the table. And you'll see the tip of his head pop up by those 3 security guys before they carry Charlie away.
Okay, let's see.
He stays under that table. I'm telling you.
All right. That's the football coach looking guy.
Yep.
That's the guy in the brown shirt, plaid
Okay,
shirt.
that's after. He's already under the table.
Wait. Hold on. We got another. We got two other guys. We got the Chinese guy that was telling everybody to get away. Hold on, right here. That guy. So okay, so there's two new guys down there. Because I never seen this guy. I'm glad you bring this up. I didn't see this guy in burgundy shirt.
I wish you had a bigger frame of this footage right here, because you know what? I don't think that Chinese guy is a cop. I think he's actually security for the school.
Yeah, he's just security for the school.
But you can see the one. Okay, you can just
look at the guy in the burgundy shirt. Look at the guy in the burgundy shirt. He goes in and runs off. I'm just seeing this right there. You see, burgundy shirt. What is he doing? I never paid attention to him. I'm so glad you came up here, because you're helping me like slow it down a little bit. So watch this. That guy right there. Where does burgundy shirt come from?
There's some, you know what's really odd about this is there's so many people coming in and out for whatever reason. They're coming in and out and leaving. I don't know what they're doing. And now I'm trying to figure out if the guy that went under the table is actually the one carrying him to the SUV. Yeah, there's more players in this than what y'all think. If you're really paying attention, when I watch the videos, I'm not really paying attention to Charlie because of a certain background that I will not disclose. But I'm paying attention to the people around Charlie and what they're doing. And do you guys know the one channel? His name is Jesse on Fire.
I heard of Jesse on Fire.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, he's got a really good video of the guy that goes underneath the table, and you can see, and he's down there doing whatever with Charlie. I'm not sure because you can't see him. Now, when you see Mo, Larry, Curly, security guys taking stuff off of Charlie and passing things around, you can barely see his head pop up in between those three security guys, and I'm assuming he's part of the security as well. But that's the guy that you just captured, that he goes under the table and he stays there. I want to know what he's doing, because it doesn't look like anybody has blood on them at all.
Nobody has any blood. There was absolutely no blood at all.
There's no blood on their hands. They're taking things off of him. They're putting it in pockets. They're passing it to each other. Maybe they're taking the mic off his body. You know what I mean? That thing you said that could be
it's the air actuated pallet. Is an air actuated pellet discharger that they're taking off of his body. That's what's actually going. The pellet discharger popped into his throat, and they have to get rid of the evidence.
I'm thinking the same thing, because I still can't fathom like why his shirt is blowing forward.
Go ahead.
So I'm on the same page as you with whatever's underneath.
Because it's air. This is it right here.
Yeah. Now, would that make his shirt
charged? Yeah, it's a okay. I got video. Some of y'all.
Yeah.
Say it again. Go ahead, Chris.
Only activity is, I've heard people say that it was hologram.
Huh?
That's why the tent has to be 10 feet by 10 feet. In order for the hologram to work, there's a dude on YouTube who explains how holograms work. They use mirrors and that kind of stuff. That's the only way I can explain it, really, too. There's two theories, you know what I'm saying? If there's no blood, it could be hologram.
This is the reason. This is the reason why I don't think it was a hologram, because everybody wouldn't have jumped over the table to disrupt the hologram. Because if it was a hologram, you can't be jumping over the table, because it would have disturbed the hologram. You know how there's a green, you ever seen a green screen, right?
Yep.
The green screen, if you do this and do that, you'll go out of the focus of the camera, and then you'll see something instead of the green screen. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when you are in front of a green screen, if you do this and do this, your arm will disappear. So with a green screen, if you do this, your arm will disappear, and you're like, yo, his arm just disappeared. So you can't do so many different things. Somebody said, please address the small security guy. Yes, we don't know what to say about a small security guy. Yeah, the guy who's like, stay away. But with a green screen, you can't be running around jumping over stuff, because the green screen is going to make it look like you ain't got no legs no more. So I don't think it's a hologram, because they wouldn't have did all that much action in front of the hologram.
That doesn't even make any sense, though.
Do you think it was a paintball round?
How?
Is it who? A who?
Do you think it was a paintball round? Just
okay. Hold on. Because I keep trying to help y'all.
Okay.
Let me play this. There's another video. I'm just trying to help. No problem. Because here's my other video that may help y'all right here. So this right here is 4 boxes, because some people are saying, yo, what the hell is a pellet? That don't make no sense. A pellet can't rupture a carotid artery. It's a freaking pellet. So I got a pellet gun right here, and we're going to see if it can shoot through all of these boxes. And as you can see, and when I shoot this pellet gun, you'll easily hear it, and it's going to sound like the same thing that shot Charlie. There's no tricks. There's not a hole in the box at all, right? No holes. All right, first hit. So y'all see this right here. That is, oh, that's interesting. You got, there it is. And you see, it did not. One more time. Let's have some fun while we out here. Y'all ready? See, the pellet has no kickback. So what you seen in his shirt was just air. There was no crazy kickback, because as you can see, the pellet gun, it just there's no kickback, because it's just air. All caps. What's going on? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's good with you, brother?
What's up with you?
Not much. I have one point of contention. Could you play the 2 videos that we're looking at right after the shooting? I guess when the guy's chanting USA in the crowd, and then after that one, play the video where the guy's supposed to be practicing his this thing to what just happened.
Anybody explain to me why this young man that was standing in front of Charlie Kirk is practicing being out? All right, so I'm gonna play this first. So can anybody
play the other one first. Play the other one first.
That was standing in front of Charlie Kirk. Play what first?
The one where Charlie gets shot, but we can hear the guy chanting USA in the crowd. USA, USA,
got it.
USA. And you were saying like he was just chanting it to saying we can't be defeated or whatever. Play that one. Because I'm trying to see if he starts chanting USA before the shot.
No, who's after the shot?
He's chanting that after the shot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of people.
All right. Well, if we can agree that he's saying it after the shot.
Hold on. Everybody make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Everybody watching, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Everybody watching, and make sure to hit the thumbs up button. And all right, so let's go back to it. So I'm gonna fast forward to that part.
Right. We don't need to.
I saw Charlie Kirk get shot in the neck. I saw blood come out of his neck, and I heard a gunshot from like the left side.
The neck.
So this is after he got shot.
Okay. No, I was all right. Now you go back. Okay, I was confusing that with this. If you go back to the practice video now, I'll show you what I was talking about.
Those are the cameras, and those cameras mysteriously disappeared. And that's the little guy that was telling everybody back off. All right, so what was your point? What were you trying to show? I don't understand.
Now, in the video where the guy's practicing hysteria, putting his hands on his head, you'll see a guy in the crowd chanting USA. Well, you'll see him holding the American flag up and chanting US. His hands is in the motion like he's chanting USA.
Young man that was standing in front of
USA. But now that I've seen the other guy, I don't think it's the same guy because the other guy didn't have a flag in his hand, and the guy in the practice video did have a little flag in his hand.
What are you talking about? This is it right here. What happened?
No, go to the practice video now. The one where the actor, the guy that we're calling a crisis actor, was standing by himself, working on what he was gonna do after Charlie got shot.
Hold on.
Yeah, that
a second. Okay.
Now, if you watch, you'll see a guy's hand come up right there with the flag. You chanting USA. You see his hand. So that's what I was thinking. Like, if they didn't start chanting that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's something different.
Okay.
But they always saying
I was
USA
thinking like,
is a Trump rally.
Yeah, but were they saying it before the shot? Is what I was saying. That's what I was trying to figure out because that was supposed to be before the shot.
USA throughout the whole time because they kept saying it. So they kept saying USA. It's a Trump rally. What else are they going to say?
I don't know. Charlie Kirk, I guess. I don't know.
They were saying Charlie Kirk too. They were saying that too. So yeah, they was doing all that. But I may not understand your point. Maybe.
No, my point was I was trying to say that maybe that footage where we thought he was practicing was actually after the shot, because after the shot was when they started chanting USA. I know you brought out that they were saying USA, just in support of Charlie after the shot. So when I seen that guy's hand come up with the American flag, at the same time the guy made the same motions that he did when Charlie got shot. I was thinking, well, maybe that was after the shot then, because they chanting USA and he's putting his hands on his head.
Everybody is saying stuff through the whole time.
Like when Charlie walked into the stage, they're not chanting USA.
I see what it's saying.
I watched this whole video. They're chanting USA. They're chanting Charlie Kirk. They saying, I seen the whole video. I had to cut the video up. They are saying USA. This isn't even the whole video because I didn't want to bore y'all with just random video of them being in the crowd.
Yeah, that's the only footage that I've seen of them chanting USA after the shot.
Well, if it was actually after the shot, one of the SUVs would have been gone. They would have already taken Charlie in the SUV.
I don't disagree with that. I definitely don't disagree with that.
Do you understand that point?
Say it again.
I said I get what the other guy is trying to explain to you, but what I'm saying is if he was chanting USA, one of those SUVs would have been gone already. Did you see? If you watch when Charlie first arrives and comes in, another SUV backs in. Okay,
Yes.
that is the SUV where they are actually taking Charlie away.
Yes.
So if it was you can kind of tell because I've been watching all of this from the very beginning. Okay.
I still don't understand the point of what point are y'all making? I'm just trying to get on. What are y'all? What does that? What does all this mean? I know we all seen the footage. What is the point? And y'all,
the gentleman,
what are you saying?
the all caps guy that just came in, he is asking you, was the chanting and the guy rehearsing? He's asking you, was this before Charlie got shot or after Charlie got shot?
And my answer is everybody was saying USA before he got shot. And the guy kept saying USA after he got shot. So it was before and after he got shot. Who is this girl right here? This girl right here holding the camera right here. Right. Almost right there. Who is this girl? Have y'all seen this girl with this long hair? She's holding, she's one of the videographers. Do y'all know where this girl is or where she went?
Yep, she went around back. She goes around with Charlie when they're taking him and putting him in the SUV.
Okay.
She follows everybody back to the parking lot. But
okay.
I have a question for you guys, which is kind of odd.
Go ahead.
With all the cameras around, okay, you got a camera in the back of Charlie. You got the 2 tripods that are filming everything, right?
Yes, 5 cameras altogether, and a cameraman with a physical camera. Yeah.
Okay, why is one of the security guards, which is the gentleman that's wearing the college heavyset security guy, if he is Charlie's security, why is he leaving Charlie to go to the right? He starts filming it as well. If you pay close attention, why isn't he doing his job being security and protecting Charlie? He leaves the tent, pulls out his cell phone, and now we have another security guy filming the entire thing. I found that a little
What color
strange.
does the guy have on? Because I'm going by the colors of the shirts. So
he's the
so what color shirt did he have on?
Yeah, he's a heavy set security. I'm assuming security guard that is in the back of the tent when Charlie gets shot. He is pushed out of the way, like get out of the tent.
Okay, here's a camera right here.
He's wearing the college.
Okay. And here's another camera. And where is this girl? Where are these cameras? And where are the? Okay, the question is, what color shirt did the guy have on? Because I distinguish
He was far right. He was far right, and he the camera. It looked like he was deleting everything. Someone said in a video. It looked like he was.
What color
system reset
shirt?
his phone.
I just told you.
Far right. This is when they had Charlie
Everybody's
Kirk
talking at one time. Just give me a color shirt. What's color shirt?
Blue.
It looked like dark blue.
He's wearing
dark
the
blue.
the college polo shirt.
The football coach looking guy?
Yes, him.
Yes.
Okay, what about him?
What he is in the tent after Charlie gets shot. Then he goes out of the tent and starts filming with his own cell phone.
Oh, I think I see. I know what you're talking about. I think he was erasing something out of the phone. Let me show you.
He's not. He is in the tent with Charlie. One of the guys kind of pushes him over to the side. He gets his phone out, and he's that guy right there. Then he starts recording. Now, why is a security guy recording all this when there's already?
I think he's erasing something out of the phone.
Watch.
We're gonna see in a second.
Yeah. Pay attention to him.
Because in my opinion, I think he grabbed. They both had their hands in their pocket.
He's getting his phone out now. He's going to start recording the whole thing.
Let's see.
He'll stand over to the right of the tent.
See, he's taking something out of his phone. That's not recording.
No, pay attention though. He stands there and films though.
No, he's erasing something.
Look.
He's erasing something. That's not filming. He's erasing. He's doing something in the phone that wasn't filming. Because if you're filming something,
could be a cell phone jammer, so they know where they're going.
He is not filming, is all I'm saying. Because if you look at the back of the phone, it's facing the ground. And if you're filming, you don't change the angle of the back of the phone. See, that's facing the ground right there. Then now it's facing Charlie, and then it's not facing Charlie, and then now it's facing the ground. He's not filming nothing. He's tapping in the phone. He's taking something out of the phone. He's erasing something out of the phone.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
This goes back to Trump's shooting, with a guy who had legitimate software, and he outdid the FBI and the CIA, and he took all the cell phone data from that spot when Trump shooting, and he tracked everybody who went home, everybody who traveled, everything like that. He's probably jamming so that, you know, the airplane and all that. He's probably jamming cell phones right now.
I have no
idea. Because other people have figured out where other people went. You can actually get a FOIA request for AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and you can figure out everywhere where people were. And it's 100% illegal.
All I'm saying is he wasn't videoing that moment. That's all. I don't know what he's doing.
Probably stuff on jamming, so that nobody knows where he's going.
I don't know. All I'm saying is he wasn't filming Charlie. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. But it looks like he's texting us.
He could be calling 911. Who knows? I mean, I'm just saying.
He could be calling 911. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. He could be calling 911. But he wasn't filming Charlie right there. So more and more information is coming in. So I got some stuff in the group chat. I have no idea what it is, so I'm not going to play it because I don't know what the hell it is. But most likely I'm going to come back tomorrow and do another live stream because there's so much information coming in, but it's so much information. Some of it is crazy information. Some of it is pertinent information. So it takes time for me to put all this together because it's people are sending me so many videos and so many texts and so many pictures of stuff. And sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. People just sending me shit. So I'll be having to go through all these different pictures and videos to see what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. Because I don't want to just be giving y'all random stuff. So yeah. But
I'm the director of FBI, I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Spilling Tea.
Did you catch Frank Turek's? He did another interview which kind of contradicted some things that he said. Now, he said that they were trying to stop all the bleeding. But notice when they are taking him to the SUV, why isn't there any blood dropping to the concrete?
Yeah, I've seen that because
it's a mannequin.
There's something, just everything is so off. I mean,
just at the funeral, the hand kissing, all mannequin.
Oh, can anybody verify that that's even a real video from Erika, or is that AI?
Hold on, y'all. This is what Frank Turek said, because I'm going to his page just to see what he said. So let's see what he said. So let's see.
You ought not judge me for what I do. You're making a judgment. You're judging me for what I'm doing. You're doing the same thing that you claim I ought not do. If I were to say to you, you ought not. I'm a Christian who's struggling with doubts about my faith right now. My doubts center around the question of why God would allow the church to be so corrupt, chaotic, and what Jesus says. When you look at the big picture, the church.
All right, he's just babbling.
I don't know what he's even trying to find.
He was also fake crying. Frank was fake crying. Somebody else exposed him. He was just fake crying.
Oh, here it is right here. Here it is. Here it is. I found it.
You know, you always hear people say, do you have any non-Christian sources to tell us what happened to Jesus? Ladies and gentlemen, two things. They didn't have in their beliefs. 1,500 to 2,000-year-old religion. For what reason?
That's not it.
How do we know Christianity's? You're an apologist.
Oh, he erased it off his page. That's what it is. He only got 1, 2, 3. He only got 9 videos on his page. He don't erase all this shit off his damn page. That's crazy.
Well, all I will say is this: that he did a couple different interviews, and both interviews contradicted each other with the way he heard the gunshot, the way that in one video he said, it sounded closer. In another video, he says the complete opposite, which I'm kind of going, what's that about? Because that's not making any sense. You're supposed to be like a father figure to Charlie.
And he's the one that ran.
What's that?
And he's the one that ran.
Yeah, but he's not security though. If you really pay attention,
No.
he reacted like he did not know what was going on. I give him that.
Yeah, he reacted like a bitch. He
He
just got on the
dumped
ground and started crawling around on the ground. Hold on, let me read this real quick. Ziza, I hope I won't get your name wrong. There was an autopsy, is just private. The Dairy Queen that's closed is not the one where Tyler was, and the stadium was booked by someone else, but the White House intervened to ask them to switch.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
True.
Okay.
No, that's already been, that was confirmed that Trump did make a phone call and had that switch for Charlie's memorial. They've already verified that.
Okay. And
But
thank you, Carol, for the super sticker. Okay, go ahead.
But I do know that Officer Tatum, he's very good friends with Turning Point and Charlie and all that. He did verify through a source that there was an autopsy, and that came out of his own mouth.
Okay.
So,
and Georgia Girl says, I think they are doing this on purpose to gather intel on Americans to blank later. Blank went after the critical thinkers first. All right. So here is, I finally found what Frank Turk said. So let's listen to this real quick. For those who didn't see it.
Charlie wasn't there. His eyes were fixed. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking past me right into eternity. He was with Jesus already. Charlie Kirk was literally like a son to me. I have 3 sons. He was like my 4th son. And he was hit. If your son got hit, what would you do? What would you do? I got in the car. Because if there was any way I could save him, I had to
I wouldn't get on my knees and act like a bitch. I would try to save him.
do something. The right side, and they're getting Charlie in, so I run over to the other side, but the guy was dragging him in. They're now blocking that entrance. So at that point, I run around the back, I jump in the back. The car lurches forward. Apparently somebody jumped in the car. So the car lurches forward, so I almost fall out of the drive-in. Dan is up front with the GPS. Rick has got him. Rick's on my left, and Brian is there, and I'm coming over the back seat, and Charlie's laid out in front, it's right in front of me. And Charlie's so tall, we can't close the door. We drove 4 miles, I don't know, it's 4-something miles, all the way to the hospital with the door open. To this day, I don't know how Brian stayed in the car, because we're just go. We're trying to stop the bleeding. You saw it. Come on, Charlie. Meanwhile, my phone is still on. My son and daughter-in-law are hearing this whole thing. And his security team, again, Justin, Dan, Brian, and Rick, they love Charlie.
All right, so here's Frank right here.
Calmly, but they're swiftly doing exactly what they were trained to do. Rick starts praying out loud. I'm praying out loud. We're yelling, come on, let's go.
So he says this.
Charlie wasn't there. His eyes were fixed. He wasn't looking at me.
Frank.
He was looking past me right into eternity. He was with Jesus already.
Ran away like a whole
Charlie
bitch.
Kirk was literally like a son to me. I have 3 sons. He was like my 4th
So if my
son.
son
And he was hit.
got hit, I'm
If your
not
son got
running
hit,
away
what
like
would
a
you do?
girl.
What'd you do? I got in the car. Because if there was any way I could save him, I had to do something. The right side, and they're getting Charlie in, so I run over to the other side, but the guy was dragging him in. They're now blocking that entrance. So at that point, I run around the back, I jump in the back. The car lurches forward. Apparently somebody jumped in the car. So the car lurches forward, so I almost fall out of the drive-in. Dan is up front with the GPS. Rick has got him. Rick's on my left, and Brian is there, and I'm coming over the back seat, and Charlie's laid out in front, just right in front of me. And Charlie's so tall, we can't close the door. We drove 4 miles, I don't know, it's 4-something miles, all the way to the hospital with the door open. To this day, I don't know how Brian stayed in the car, because we're just go. We're trying to stop the bleeding. You saw it.
Damn.
See, I'm trying to stop the bleeding. So why isn't there any blood dropping onto the concrete on the way to the SUV? And also, hold on, Chris. I'm so sorry.
I got you.
They also said that they took Charlie to a hospital that was farther away than one that was closer.
Yep.
And I don't know if anybody has confirmed that as being true, in that this doctor at the hospital that they brought Charlie to, or whoever did his whatever, was like this brand new doctor that just got hired on there, which I find odd.
Yep.
Why would you take Charlie to the closest hospital? Why go to the one farther away? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they wanted to be, they wanted him to kick the bucket.
Or is this all fake and he's really
man.
alive? I just can't figure it out.
Oh, whoa. Okay, he is not alive. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. He passed away on September 10th.
Yeah.
This is why I don't be wanting to have people up here, because y'all can turn around and get my channel a video taken down.
I should have sang it.
It is not fake. He passed away on September 10th, 2025.
We'll go with that.
Passed away. Go ahead, Chris. Yes. Chris.
In the world of cameras, how come we have no traffic cameras? We have no hospital cameras, and we have nobody with dash cameras of this situation of his feet sticking out, all this. He claims his feet are sticking out. He can't keep the body in the vehicle. He claims that, right? We have no traffic cameras. We have nothing. We should get a FOIA request to request the road he traveled. We should request those traffic cameras. We need that evidence. Where are they going?
Chris, you keep saying this. Ain't nobody finna give you no damn traffic cameras or no cell phone records. Nobody's giving you that.
You can do it very easily.
Chris,
it's very easy.
Chris, I'll say it again.
They all get it. They all get it. It's very easy.
You could
go to the state. You can go to the state and get it yourself.
Yeah, you can probably do it for you.
Nobody's giving you no traffic cameras and no cell phone stuff.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Multiple people have done it. During the Trump situation, this dude had it. He got everybody's cell phone and figured out where everybody went. You can actually get cell phone and all that.
But they're not public officials, though, Chris.
It's going to be hard because they don't want to prove anything. And
they
the
don't
state
have to prove anything. We're random people, Chris. Stop.
Yeah.
We're random people. Stop.
Random.
Chris, these people are private.
Do you want to get close or not? You want to figure this out or not? That's your question to answer. If you want to get this close, then get that evidence. What traffic cameras did they pass?
How about this? I'm finna go to bed. You get all the traffic camera footage. You get all the cell phone data, and we'll meet back up tomorrow. Deal?
You can do it.
It's going to take longer than that because the state is going to fight you.
Come on, Chris. You can do it. You said you can do it. You're arguing with me about doing it. You do
it. Other people have done it. I've never done it, but other people have done it. But it's very easy in those people's eyes because they've done it 1,000 times. For me, I've never done it.
If it's so easy, tomorrow morning is Monday. Get on the phone and get the traffic camera and get all these people's cell phone numbers, and then we'll meet back up tomorrow evening. Deal?
I've never done it, so it'll take a while. But other people, I'll talk to them.
No.
They've done it.
Yeah, no, you do it. You said it's easy. You do it.
It's easy if the state wants to give it to you.
Do it.
If the state doesn't want to give it to you because the deep state doesn't want to give it to you, Then guess what?
Chris.
You're not gonna get it because of this state.
You both are missing. You both are so missing the point here, guys. First of all, the traffic cameras are public. You can do a FOIA request on the traffic. Yes, but the security people are not public employees. They're private. You can do a FOIA on, say, a police officer if they're using their private cell phone to do police business. Yes, you can do a FOIA on their cell phones, but you're dealing with a private company such as the security company. I don't know if the FOIA would work in that situation, but I think it would work on the security cameras that are in the public. Yes, I would definitely try
How
that.
many doorbell cameras do they pass?
So spilling the tea, I need you. How about this? How about this? You get this. You get the traffic light camera spilling the tea, and Chris, you get everybody's doorbell cameras and their cell phones, and then we'll meet back here tomorrow evening. All right.
That's dude. You know what that's gonna take? That's gonna take a good long week. Do you know how hard it is to get a FOIA request?
Yeah.
A regular civilian trying to get a FOIA request is very hard.
I don't know. Just understand this. I am here to find out who is behind the traffic lights. And I'm not talking about the traffic cameras. I mean the tadpoles, if y'all know what I'm saying. So I don't want to say I don't care, but I don't care. I want to solve this crime so I can.
If you want to solve it so badly, did they go to the hospital?
Listen, I don't care. I am trying to find information that would lead me to the children and find out what is happening to them. Okay.
Okay, get stuff on that.
Care about the rest of this stuff. That's all I'm saying.
You can get the metadata.
It's insensitive for me to say I don't care. So I'm not saying I don't care, but I care more about the children. So I need to find out
the amount of people that got caught with metadata through tracking their phones.
Get the metadata. I'm here. I'm asking you. I need you to get the metadata, Chris. All right.
I don't have the software. I'll contact the dude that has the software.
Okay. Let's get the metadata and everybody's doorbell cameras. All right. So I'm gonna go to bed. All right.
Okay.
Y'all know what to do, right? You ready, right?
We'll see what happens.
You ready?
All right. Have a great night.
All right. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night. And thank y'all for being up here.
All right. You too, buddy.
Okay.
Enjoy all your streams.
Thank you. All right, y'all. I am not going to be going back and forth about no metadata. Hey, I don't know. I certain things is above my pay grade. I don't freaking know. So, and my concern is the Romanian angels and found out what happened to all them goddamn orphans. That is my issue right there. Because his wife is still out here and she's on the prowl. And I need to make sure that the funnel has closed for the tadpoles. That's my concern. All right. Always another banger. This right here was a little crazy. So, because I got some information and I just jumped on YouTube. So, no, today was a mess. I'm not going to lie. This live stream was a total mess because I seen some information and I was like, oh, shit. And I just wanted to give it, share it with y'all as soon as I got it. So this whole thing was a whole mess. This live stream was a mess, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. So I'll choreograph the live streams a lot better. And usually my live streams are a lot more choreographed than this. So I would see y'all tomorrow because I got some more information to put together. And of course, we will be back. So before y'all go, make sure if anybody enjoyed this live stream, Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Cash App is $AARON 1000. If y'all want to drop a Cash App, let me see if anybody dropped the Cash App, and I'll thank them before they leave. Before I go. Let's see. Marilyn, thank you for the $25 Cash App. And I don't want to say it wrong. Walanda, I think. Walanda, thank you for the $10 Cash App. So thank y'all for the Cash Apps, and y'all have a great rest of y'all night. I hope y'all football teams won. My football team lost. So see y'all later.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.